Hi, I'm Kira. Welcome back to the channel. This is my assistant, Fred. He may or may not be napping for the duration of this video, but we are gonna work. This is a vinyasa style yoga flow to crow pose. If you don't have a crow pose, you can still enjoy this. I will give you some options, but if you do, it'll be a great opportunity to practice your crow while you're flowing. Props for today, yoga mat obviously, and a set of blocks would be useful, but you need at least one block. If you don't have a block, just grab a nice hefty old book and you can place that next to you and we'll come on down to our backs. Let's get into it. So come onto your back and just have that block within reach. Happy baby is where we're starting. So as you settle onto your back, draw your knees in and then reach for either the outer edges of your knees, your shins, or your feet. And start to breathe evenly and deeply. And just feel the hips begin to open. So this is essentially your yogi squat, just on your back. So many of these shapes, we can take them in different iterations on the back, standing, seated. And from here, we'll move into a crow pose on our backs. So you're gonna just bring the legs a little closer together. Bring your hands inside the legs. Flex your wrists as if you were placing your hands on the ceiling, and then curl your head and shoulders up. And press the knees now into the legs. And as you press the elbows into the legs, feel the legs squeezing back against your arms. So you're creating this isometric contraction. Breathe. Try to really lift the upper back off the ground. Core is going to start to shake here probably. Breathe. And just feel that compact, light little ball that you've curled yourself into. One more breath in and out. Lower down. Pull the knees together, double leg spinal twist. Open the arms to a T and send your knees over to one side. And then send the legs over to the other side. Double leg spinal twist. I'm just starting to unwrap some space in the spine. Come onto your back. And then grab your yoga block. So you're going to take this block, hold it up above your face, and press the palms into it. So not gripping it with your fingers, but pressing the palms into it, activating the triceps. And then extend your legs, feet together. Take an inhale. Exhale, curl the head and shoulders up off the mat. Press your palms into the sides of the block so upper back is lifted. Now lift the legs. Ardha Navasana with the block. So pressing the hands into the block, flexing the feet, pressing low back down. About 3 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, and relax. Whew. Take some circles at the ankles. So now that we know what that is, we're gonna come back in, do one more. Feet together, block lifts above the face. Inhale, exhale, head and shoulders lift. Inhale, exhale, lift the legs. Low back presses down, hovering and holding here. So really feel the navel press back to the spine. Low back, smashing into the mat, feet flexed, palms pressing, breathing. Hold for 3, for 2, and 1. Let that go. Set your block to the side, grab onto the backs of the legs, and rock and roll up and down the spine. So a couple times, feel that sense of becoming a little ball. And notice how you can rock in that shape, compact and light. After this next one, you'll come up to sit and make your way onto all fours. Tabletop position. Spread the fingers, tuck the toes, cat and cow. Inhale, drop the belly, arch the spine. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest, cat. Inhale, cow. Press the hands down, feel the chest pulling through the arms. As you exhale to cat, press the ground away to find more rounding and puffing up in the upper back. Keep this going. Feel how the floor can assist you in finding that puffy feeling in the upper back as you protract the shoulders, and how you can press the hands down and drag them back using your fingers like brakes to intensify your cow. Nice, yogis. Okay. So let's let that go for now. Come to sit hips to heels in Virasana, hero's pose. If your knees are not into this shape, you can always sit on one or two yoga blocks. Just give your knees a little more space, or sit cross-legged. Interlace your fingers, find some circles here to warm up the wrists. Crow pose asks a lot of the wrists. So we're gonna warm them up well. Nice, press the hands away, round the upper back, find that sense of pushing away, spreading shoulder blades apart. Crucial, crucial move in crow. Breathe in. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale, press hands up. Exhale up the mouth. Release the hands down. Bring one hand forward with the fingers facing down, and just gently pull back each of your fingers one at a time. This is one of my favorite wrist stretches. Be gentle. And then you're gonna put the hand fingers down like you're saying, kiss my hand. And just pull the fingers back to stretch the top of the wrist. And shake it out, and then switch to the other hand. So one at a time, pulling each of the fingers. And this is such a great thing to do if you're working your inversions, or really just if you practice a lot of yoga, a great way to take care of your wrists. Turn the fingers down, pulling fingers towards you. Whew. My right forearm is needing this today. Shake that out, and then come back to hands and knees. Let's meet up in cat pose. So the one where you round your back, tuck your toes, and hover your knees about an inch off the floor. Hovering cat, this is called. Spread your shoulder blades apart, but fight to keep the knees just hovering like 1 inch. Deep, deep core work here. Breathe. And then we'll add even more stability and abdominal work. So try to tap your right knee to your right forearm, and then return to hovering cat. And then tap left knee to left forearm. And just alternate there. Trying to keep the hips level as you tap your knee to your forearm. And then can you get it a little higher? Can you tap your knee to your upper arm to keep the hips level? Whoo! Feeling the burn, feeling the heat. Couple more of these. Keep pressing the ground away, finding that scooping, lifting feeling in the belly. Awesome job. Let's do about one more each side. And then let that go. Quick child's pose. Crawl the fingers forward as you melt the forehead down. And then come back to hands and knees. Send your left leg long behind you, so the leg is hovering, toes are down, and find a neutral spine here, so that sense of vacuuming the navel to the spine, lengthening the back of the heart, and then knee to nose, spine rounds like cat. Send the leg back, toes down, something called awkward airplane. You're gonna bring your left leg out to the left as far as you can without turning out your leg. So you don't want the leg turned out. We're working the outer hip muscle here and the glute. So bring it as far as you can without externally rotating, and then come back to the midline. So now we're gonna do that as a little flow. Inhale, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend the leg, flex the foot. As you exhale, awkward airplane, leg to the left. Inhale to midline. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, awkward airplane, leg out to the side. Inhale, midline. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, awkward airplane, supported neutral spine. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, awkward airplane. Back to center, tabletop. Whew, switch the hips a little side to side. Let that go. Let's switch legs. So now right leg long. If the low back is arching a ton, clean that up. Feel your spine neutral, core engaged, everything supported and tight. Inhale, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend, flex the foot. Exhale, awkward airplane, right leg moving out to the right. Whoo! Inhale to center. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, awkward airplane. Inhale, center. Exhale, knee to nose, building some heat. Extend, awkward airplane, back to center. Inhale, inhale, extend. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, awkward airplane, back to center. Last one. Lighting up the core and the outer hips. And then release. Tabletop position. Drop the hips back. Just take a couple simple circles of the wrists there. And then it's a downward facing dog. Pedal through the legs, maybe flutter the lips. We're doing a lot of thinking, so just letting that go. And then start to walk the feet to the hands. Forward fold, top of your mat. And from here, just bend the knees, come down to the bottom of your range to a little squatty position. You can even be on the balls of your feet and then back to a forward fold. A couple times, just warming up the joints of the legs. We'll meet in a forward fold and take a slow roll up to stand. Stacking the bones, arriving in mountain Tadasana. Turn your toes out so your feet are about as wide as your mat, and we'll come into a squat series to build some heat and warm up our hips and legs. So as you inhale, you're going to bend the knees, reach forward, come into kind of a mini goddess squat, we'll say, and then bring the hands down to the mat. Step your right foot back, step your left foot back for plank, and then step your left foot behind your left hand, right foot behind right hand. Inhale to squat, reaching forward. Exhale, straighten the legs, palms to prayer. So that's the pattern. We're going to repeat that. Inhale to your goddess squat. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale, right foot back, plank. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, squat, reach forward, straighten the legs, prayer hands. Let's keep that going. Inhale, goddess squat. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, right foot back. Exhale, left foot back, plank. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, squat, straighten the legs, prayer at the heart. Inhale, squat. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, left foot plank. Exhale, right foot plank. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, squat. Straighten the legs. Two more. Squat. Bring the hands down. Right foot back. Left foot back. Can you be light on your feet? Left foot forward. Right foot forward. Squat. Really sneaky, like you're a spy or something. Inhale, goddess squat. Exhale, hands down. Left foot back. Right foot back. Right foot forward. Left foot forward. Inhale, squat. Prayer at the heart. Stay. Breathe. Feel the heat. Feel the activity in the quads. Stay for 3, for 2, and 1. Hop or step your feet together. All right. Arms by your side. Feel your inner leg zip up. Lifting low belly, lifting heart. Diver pose. Hinge forward at your hips. Wing the arms back. Feel like the crown of your head's pulling forward. Your shoulders are pulling back from your ears. And then maybe lift your heels. Lengthen the back of the heart. Inhale to chair pose. Bend your knees, Utkatasana. hinging at the hips, sitting low in it. And then back to diver, winging the arms back, lifting the heels, finding balance. You might imagine a clear blue swimming pool right below you. You could dive into. Inhale to chair, and then forward fold. Folding over the legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plank pose. Lower all the way to your belly with control. And plant your hands by your ribs for cobra, Bhujangasana. So hands planting by the ribs, creating a 90-degree angle with the elbow and the upper arm, right? Our chaturanga position, which is the foundation of our crow pose. So hug the elbows into the ribs. Inhale, pull your chest forward and up. Cobra, exhale, lower. Twice more, inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, lower. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, lower. Press back. Child's pose for a moment. Feel the spine lengthen. Return to tabletop. Chaturanga push-ups. You can do these full on from a plank pose. I'm going to do them on my knees. But we're going to remind ourselves of a proper chaturanga alignment so that foundation is there for us when we head into crow later. So if you're taking this on hands and knees, you're going to rock your hips and chest forward. So chest pulls forward, whether you're modifying or taking this full. Bend the elbows straight back. Think of that 90-degree picture and press up. Let's do about 5. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you press up. Feel your fingers active, like you're clawing the mat with your fingers. Downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Spread the fingers. Feel like you could rip the mat apart. Your hands are that active. Chest pressing to thighs. Let's flow. Inhale, the right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, leg lifts. Exhale, right knee to the left armpit. Cross your body. Inhale, leg lifts. Exhale, right knee to right armpit. Get so compact. Land your right foot outside your right hand. So we're in a nice wide lunge. Make it a twist. Lift your right arm up and bring your right hand behind your head. As you inhale, lean back, open up, exhale, tap your elbow to your inner left arm. That's the move. Inhale, open and twist. Exhale, round and tap. Inhale, open. Exhale, round and tap. Inhale, open, stretch your right arm up and lower the right hand down. Heel toe your front foot to center. High lunge is where we're going. So hands frame the foot. Feel your legs active, toes gripping the mat. And then you rise up, high crescent lunge. There you are. You know, got to do my hair flip when I get there. So breathe in your pose. Feel your inner legs firming together, so rooted in the base. And then we'll move into Gomukhasana arms, half Gomukhasana arms. So bend your left arm and grab your elbow. Feel the elbow pointing to the sky. Nice shoulder stretch here. If you have a full Gomukhasana bind, if you feel ready for that, you might snake the other arm around, but you don't have to. 2 more breaths here. Goddess squat. You're going to release the arms, spin on the ball of the back foot, landing in goddess. And just take a sway side to side. Feel the crown of the head aligned over the tail. Star pose, straighten the arms and the legs. Inhale. Exhale to goddess squat. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, star. Now a change. Warrior 2. Good old warrior 2. Can you roll the shoulders back here? Feel your chest blooming open. Flip your front palm up. Inhale for peaceful warrior. Keep the front leg the same. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Step to plank. Vinyasa flow your way. Downward dog is where we meet. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Get really compact. Protract your shoulders. Inhale, leg lifts. Exhale, left knee to right armpit. Inhale, leg lifts. Exhale, left knee, left armpit. Really try to tap it. Land your left foot outside your hand. You're in a twist. Left arm lifts. Bring the hand behind the head. Inhale, lean back. Oh, open up through the chest. Exhale, tap left elbow to inner right arm. Twice more. Inhale, open up. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl. Open up. Extend left arm up and then lower it to the mat. Heel toe front foot. Closer to center, high lunge. So get your feet really rooted so you can rise up strong and steady. Find yourself here. If you're flaring your ribs open, can you knit them in? Find your Tadasana in every shape. And then bend your right arm, grab the elbow, go Mukhasana bind. Half or full. About 3 more breaths here, unlocking the shoulders. Good. Goddess squat is where we're headed. You're going to release the arms, spin on the ball of the back foot. Find that cactus shape. Pull the bottom tips of the shoulders together. Brighten up the chest. I can't see you, but I know what you're doing. All right, let's flow this here. Inhale, star. Reach out. Exhale, goddess squat. Pull in. 2 more. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess squat. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, star. Now it's warrior 2. Land in it, and then flip your front palm up. Inhale, peaceful, reach up and tip back. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Step to plank, vinyasa flow, your way. Downward facing dog. 5 breaths. If you need a moment in child's pose, that's always an option. You just stay and breathe. Find that steady rhythm with your breath once more. And I will change it up. Something new. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. You can stay or flip your dog. We'll meet it back in a down dog split. And gracefully step your right foot through warrior 2. Back heel spins, you open the arms. Peaceful, tip back, inhale, exhale, easy side angle. Right forearm to the thigh, I'm gonna park it there. And then take your lifted arm behind your head. So just like that twist in the first sequence, inhale, lean back to open up. Exhale, you're gonna round. Inhale, open up, lean back, legs are steady. Exhale, close. Inhale, open and lean. Exhale, close. Now a change, pyramid pose. So the hands will frame the front foot. You might grab your blocks and then you'll hop your back foot forward and to the left. So hips are square now, legs straight. Parsvottanasana pyramid. Feel your spine lengthening forward as you melt over your front leg. Final breath in and out. Standing split. Soften your front knee. Walk your hands forward or your blocks. Lift your back leg up with your toes down. Now if you want, maybe you wrap your right hand around your ankle or both. Stretch your lifted leg away from the other one so much. It's like you're trying to kiss your own shin. One more breath in. Breath out, forward fold. Bring your legs together and really feel your legs zip up for diver. So crown of head lifts first. You're pulling the shoulders back away from the ears, winging the arms back, energy in the fingers. Lift the heels, breathe. Find your balance. So from here, Crow pose. Can you take it from up on high? So you're going to bring your fingertips down. Feel that lift of your seat. Feel that rounding of the back. Plant the hands, bend the elbows. Can you park your knees high up, like almost to the armpits, as you lift one leg and then the other? Crow pose. Feel your fingers like brakes. About 5 breaths in this shape. How puffy can you get in the upper back? Like an angry cat. And then we'll meet in down dog. You can flow back, hop back, any way you choose to go. Down dog is where we find each other again. All right. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Stay or flip. I don't have a ton of space here, but I'll do what I can. Hey, Fred. And then we'll meet back in a down dog split. And step the left foot through for warrior 2. Open it up. Inhale for peaceful, tip back. Exhale, easy side angle. Forearm to the thigh. Lifted hand behind the head. So really lean back as you open up. Inhale. Exhale. Close it down. Inhale, open it up. Lean your top shoulder back. Exhale, twist and round. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist and round, pyramid pose. So you keep on spinning. Hands find blocks or the ground. Hop your back foot forward and to the right. So you can feel the hips are squaring off to the front of your mat. And feel your sternum lengthening forward, right? It lengthens the torso over your front leg. Prep pose for our standing split in a moment. Take one more breath in and out. Standing split. Soften your front knee. It's a lean and a lift. And yes, this takes flexibility, but it takes strength more than anything else. Can you fire up your right glute to lift it higher, higher, higher? Maybe you play with grabbing the ankle or both. How much can you get your belly in contact with your front thigh? Take one more breath in and out. Forward fold. Whew. Forward fold. Zip up the legs. You know what's coming now. Diver pose. Trust the muscle memory. So we're going to change it up and add on here. It's chair pose, Utkatasana. Bend your knees. Inhale. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. Hook your left elbow outside of your right thigh. Really get a good hook. Press the palms into one another. Bend your knees a lot. One more breath in. And out. Inhale to chair pose. Stay in it. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Thighs are on fire. I know. I'm here with you. Can you find a sense of a back bend in your upper back? Get more spacious there. One more breath in. Breath out. Whew, forward fold over your legs. But keep the legs together. Crow pose. Final time. So you can approach it however you like this time. But I find the more compact you get, the more you round the upper back, the more light and lifted you are in the pose. Bring your big toes together if they're not. Playing around, couple more breaths. This time we're gonna meet in a squat, Malasana. So coming on down to a squat. If squatting doesn't feel so awesome for your hips or your hamstrings, you could sit on a block. Feel the heaviness of your pelvis just grounding and settling you after taking flight. And even though there's this downward action of the lower body, can you find the sitting up in the sitting down? So the spine lengthening. Let's take a twist here. So lengthen your right arm down and lift your other arm up and away. And you can kind of press the bottom arm against the leg to leverage a little more opening. If you have a bind or a half bind, you might take that here. Final breath in. And out, release to center. Let's switch. Left arm lengthening, opening the arms like wings, rooting the feet. If you took a bind or half bind on that first side, do it here. One more breath in. And out, release. Can you lower to a seat without a crash landing? Nice. And then we'll make our way onto our backs. Bridge pose is where we're headed. So if you know you enjoy a supported bridge, bring your block. We'll take 3 rounds of bridge pose. Just feel the back. Settle into the ground, chest open. Crow pose is a very rounded, concave shape for the spine, so nice to find balance. Open that back up again. Plant your feet hips width distance, and we'll come into bridge pose. We'll hold it 5 breaths, do 3 rounds. Lift the hips up, bridge pose. You can either stretch the fingers towards the heels or interlace your fingers. Lower hips down. Stillness or windshield wipers. And then we build on where we've been. Second round, bridge or wheel pose or supported bridge. Hips lift. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Release. Last and final back bend. You want to take it down a notch. Pop a block under your low back. Supported bridge. Repeat your bridge or wheel. Here we go. Lift up. 5 breaths. Lower down. Let the knees fall open. Supta Baddha Konasana. Just breathe down into your hips. Let that effort go. And then plant the feet on the ground for figure 4. You'll cross your right ankle over your thigh and thread your arms between the space. Pull the left thigh toward you. If you want to feel a deeper sensation of stretch here, you can interlace the fingers around the shin. Figure 4 twist. Release your arms to a T shape. Let your left foot find the ground. Keep figure 4 and just let the legs fall to the left. Come onto your back. Uncross the legs. Let the feet find the ground and scoot your pelvis back to what feels like center. And lift the left leg up for figure 4. Crossing ankle over thigh. Pulling the right thigh in. So we worked the outer hips quite a bit today, and those goddess squats, all that chair pose action. So send your breath way down into the hips like a thank you. This becomes a figure 4 twist. Release the arms, bring right foot to the mat, and let the legs fall off to the right. Make your way onto your backs. And just pull one knee in, and then the other. Give yourself a squeeze. And rock side to side. Final resting pose of your choice. I'm going to take constructive rest today. I'm just bringing feet to the floor and letting the knees knock in. But do what feels restful for you. If you have time, feel free to marinate in this as long as you like. But otherwise, you'll roll to one side and take your time, leisurely finding your way back to a comfortable seat. Bringing the hands to prayer at the heart. And bowing the head, acknowledging yourself for whatever happened or didn't happen in your practice. That's why we call it a practice. There's a quote that's really been resonating with me lately. It's by an anthropologist named Mary Catherine Bateson, and she said, "We are not what we know, but what we are willing to learn." So every time you practice, you're creating those new grooves in your brain of good learning. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. I look forward to seeing you again here soon. Namaste.